Hello everybody, Akugear here, and welcome back to another episode of, I don't know what this is. Today we are just gonna be derping around with a mod pack. Not a mod, it's a mod pack. The mod pack is called Attack of the B Team. Probably a lot of you heard of it. It's become quite famous recently, but yeah. I've got it. I've just decided to make a little video on it, maybe look around, look at some of the awesome new biomes, like, really, these are cool biomes. Looks like a cornfield, or what is this? That is barley. That looks like corn. Yeah, there's a lot of cool biomes. I really like that one. That one looks really cool. It's giant flowers. But anyway, yep. Again, it's Attack of the B Team. Guess should go search it up. It's actually one of the more easier mods to get. All you have to do is install what's it called, like the Technic platform, and then that's it. Honestly, when I first heard about it, I thought it was much harder, but that's really all you have to do. It's nothing huge at all. So yeah, that's what it's called. It's really cool. Let me just time set. Alright, let's turn it back to day. Anyway, let's just take a look at some stuff. They've added a lot of new stuff in this mod pack. Obviously, some of the biomes, but there's also stuff like dinosaur stuff. There's a lot of new weapons. Let's look at some of them. Yeah, there's all these cool swords. Yeah, there's a couple new enchantments and books. There's a couple new tools. This one's really cool. Look at this. Shoots out ion pigs. How cool is that? Oh, I'm getting a little bit of lag, but how cool? Whoa! How cool is that? Yeah, let's just look. Flint and blaze and blaze. All right, flint and blaze. Let's see what this does. Oh, one thing. Is it just? Alright, I guess it just acts like a normal flint and steel. Maybe that has to do something with survival, I'm not sure. Invar sickle, those are new. Jeweled, these are pretty good, those are pretty good stuff. Silk Dutch Breaking Fortune 3. What is this? Magical Conch. Whip. Alright, let's look at some of the new foods. Jeweled apple, that's pretty weird. And there's dinosaur meat. There's a lot of new mobs and entities which I want to look at. There's also a lot of like liquids. There's lead bucket, nickel, old blood, liquefied emerald, electrum bucket, molten, shiny bucket. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. You know what? I think we're gonna look at some of the mobs. Let's look at some of the cool ones. Let's pick. Let's see. Horned Huntsman. That one's really cool. Mandrake. I don't know. Demon. Sure. I've never seen this one. Nightcrawler, let's just take a look at that. Evolved Creeper Boss, let's take a look. Alien Villager. Evolved Skeleton, I want to look at that. And we can look at some more, let's just get some. Alright, let's just get these. Let's take a look at some of these. So first, let's take a look at the Demon. It's a pretty weird looking mod. Pretty cool design though. I'm not exactly sure because I haven't played survival mod a lot. I have played it, but not entirely. But I think this is in the Nether. I'm not exactly sure. And these are roasters. So I'm guessing. Oh, I've seen people play with these. Those if you, I'm not sure if you kill them or they poop it out. It's red dye. I'm not sure, but yep, that's the. What did I just spawn in? Alright, that's the demon. The demon. Let's look at the mandrake. Oh, make a lot of noise though. Let's get away from that thing. That thing makes a lot of noise. Alright, so we've looked at the demon and the mandrake. Let's look at the tree fig. Fid. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Whoa. Weird looking thing. It looks like a flower stacked on top of a moldy log. A little bit of. Yep. Alright, yep. They drop red dye when they get killed. Alright, so let's look at the Nightcrawler. Whoa, freaky looking thing, isn't it? Looks like an alien. Alright, I think that's enough of that. Evolved Creeper Boss. These evolved mobs actually look pretty cool. Let's look at the Creeper Boss. Whoa. Look at that. It's a three-headed huge creeper with a glass thing on his head. That actually looks really, really cool, and it's a boss too. Wow. Alright, let's look at the alien villager. These look really weird, but I think they're pretty cool actually. Cool. Let's look at the evolved skeleton. This one's not as cool, but still cool. It's on fire. Well, anyway, let's take a quick look at it. It's just a skeleton with double bow and a glass little dome thing on its head. That looks pretty cool. Alright, let's look at what's next. The Phantom. This one, it's not really much to see, but yep, can punch it around. Makes a weird noise. And let's just look at this. This is another boss, like the creeper boss too, evolved creeper boss. So let's get a little bit far away. Let's look at this. This one's probably one of the most cool bosses, mobs, whatever you want to call it. So I think that looks really, really cool. Alright, let's get rid of all these. Let's look at some different ones. Those are the normal ones. Let's see. The Glob. Let's look at that, because I actually haven't seen that. Ender Dragon. Let's spawn in one of those. Pixie. Wasp. Oh, those are so annoying, but I'm gonna do it. I don't really want to look at like all of these because that won't take a lot of time yet. Alright, let's just look at these 5 and then it'll be over with and we'll go look at something else. But, real quick, let's just take a look at this. Whoa, it's a glob. It's brown. Looks like brown jello. Let's look at the Ender Dragon. You probably know what this looks like. But, this one's actually tamed, so, like, I don't know if it'll attack you in survival, but, like, it's not going to fly around or anything, so it looks pretty cool. Let's look at the Pixie. This one's really small, so you guys might have to look quick. Yep, that's the Pixie. Wasp. Oh, these are so annoying. That sound, it drives me insane. Alright, let's look at the Ent. Whoa. Oh, it looks like a tree. It looks like the Wizard of Oz type thing. Well, that's pretty disturbing. Let's just spawn in. Wow, that's really disturbing. So let's just get rid of those and run away because it's weird. Oh, it's a cool looking biome. I like this grass. Looks really overgrown. Wow, the sky just got really blue. This is more of a happy kind of biome. Palm trees, flowers. Yeah, let's look at some of these new flowers. This is a sunflower. I know they have sunflower and vanilla now since the new update, but these look a little bit different and quite cooler. They have pineapples, I'm pretty sure. Yep, pineapple. Pink hibiscus. I might have pronounced that wrong. Lotus. Oh, yeah, they have a couple new flowers. That's really cool. What is this? This is the bluebell. Okay. What's this? Orange cosmos. Oh, that's a cool name. Alright, let's just look at if we can derp around with anything else. This is part of the fossil archaeology stuff. Let's see anything else. And remember, in this, there's a lot more stuff than just here. It's just, I think they decided to cut it off kind of here. Oh, they have wool slabs, which is a really good thing. I really like that. ShowCase. Let's look at the ShowCase. I actually haven't looked at a lot of these. So I know for the ShowCase, then you can put it down. Oh yeah, you can add something like, let's take our prized possession. Let's take the frozen meat. It's actually a weapon. Let's stick it in there. Where is it at? I want to see my frozen meat. Isn't it supposed to show it right here? Let's take golden sword. Does it have to be a sword? I don't get it. Why are you not showing up? I have no idea. Oh, there it is. Whoa. Oh, I see. Well, that's weird. It's a little glitch. You can't see it from the forward. Alright, but anyway, yep, that's the ShowCase. Let's time set. You know what? Let's just do day this time. Alright, yep, well, that's what it is. Cool. Those would actually be really cool in survival if you had, like, prized weapons, armor, whatever. Well, this is a creepy looking biome. It looks really gloomy and scary. Hopefully there's no... Well, actually, I do want to see some mobs, but... Ooh, what is this biome? This biome looks really cool. trees are made out of ice. Wow, it's funny how you can see through the trees, which I really like. That's really, really cool. Let's see. Anything else just worth looking at? And I do want to get to something, but I want to save that for later. Different train tracks, balloons. What do these do? Air balloon. Must have something to do with building something. I have no idea. Let's put that back. Measurement gauges. Cool. Redstone. Okay. Let's take a look at some of these. In this mod, it's really cool. Modpack, my bad. Is that they add a lot of different colors for lamps, which is honestly a really good idea. So, I know it says orange redstone lamp, but I'm pretty sure this is like the standard vanilla. And if you do go to it, this one says redstone lamp. But really, this isn't the normal color for vanilla. This is. This is just, they wanted to make it white be the normal instead of orangish. Because orange would be the normal. But I'm sure you guys get that. But anyway, let's look at, well, that's the orange. That's the normal. Let's look at the silver. Yeah, silver is just, I think it's about the same thing, only a little bit darker. Red. Let's look at the red. The red looks really cool. Looks really dark. Not to be creepy, but it kind of looks like blood. But blue. Let's take a look at the blue. That's a really cool deep blue color. They also have magenta. Ooh, that one looks really nice. Alright, let's maybe look at what other redstone they have. I actually haven't looked at these very much. Landmine. I don't want to really test with those because if I fail or derp around, then probably ruin the video. But anything else worth looking at? I'm sure there's more stuff down here like drum. What is this? Let's just see this real quick. Oh, well, that's how you build it. Whoops. Oh, that's cool. You can hit it and it makes sounds. That's cool. Work table. Something to do with the fossils and all that. That's cool. Yeah, but I know there's stuff like auto enchanter, stuff like that that haven't really looked into much. But one cool thing is there's also hats. So I'm sure you can see me. Like probably my favorite thing about this entire mod is the hats. Different mobs carry hats sometimes, and if you kill them, you get the hat. But let's look at some of them. Like, that's cool. Let's just look at all, like not all of them, but a bunch of them. And see, like, if you kill the mob, you get the hat. So let's just pick a cool one and I'll show you guys. There's a lot of cool ones here. Not all of them are amazing, but there's a lot of cool ones. Let's try to look for some that aren't people. Pikachu! Nice. Oh, Link. That one's really cool. Creeper. I got a creeper head. Actually, I haven't looked through these either, so this is the first time seeing these. I mean, I've gotten a few hats in survival, but I haven't actually looked at them in... Kenny. Is this Raiden from Metal Gear Solid? That's really cool. I really love that series. It brings back good memories. Luigi. Oh. Let's just... Ooh, whoa. That one looks really cool. Wow. You know what? Here, I'm gonna use this as an example then. So, if I wear the hat and if I go in a F5 mode, it actually has a hat on me. So it's really cool. Let's go back. Let's go look at Abraham Lincoln. I want to look through a bunch of them. Whoa. Devil horns with like a ring. Axe head. That one's really cool. Ash cap. Gotta catch 'em. Oh, I'm not gonna sing that because I'm a horrible singer. But, ooh, a minecart. On my head. That's a classic gag. Arrowhead. Apple hat. Well, that one looks weird. Bane. I'm not gonna do the voice impression. I make myself look stupid. Chest, looks cool. Cheese hat. Cake. No. Yeah, cap is just a normal cap. Cage head. I actually have this one, survival. Wow. Cute walrus. Crown. Computer. Clip-on halo. Oh, wow, there's a lot. Look at that. 31 pages. Wizard hat. Wither boss. Ooh, that one looks really nice. Viking. This kind of looks like the Skyrim hat, doesn't it? Like the main theme Skyrim hat. Winter cap. Welding helmet. Turtle's hideout. These are real. Okay, I'm keeping this one on. Just because I want to be a troll. Okay. Oh yeah, and here you can see some of the more technical stuff. Like there's one thing that I thought was really cool is let's search up glowstone. There's a glowstone brick. Oh, darn it, what happened? Oh, darn it, did it go away? Whoa. Yep, there is a lot more stuff. Let's look at this. Advanced. Oh, this is the gene mod where you could give yourself special powers. I'm not going to go through all this because that would take hours and hours. Carpenter's mod. That one's really cool. Yeah, actually, let me see if I can figure it out. I haven't looked at it much. So I'm pretty sure you have to like place carpenter's block down and click on it with the block. Yep. So that's really cool. You could put any carpenter's block down. So let's just take a look at some of them. Here, let me take some random blocks. Let's take some carpenter. Let's take this. So let's just say you can put any of these blocks down, and then you could just make it into like anything you want. Wood. So yeah, the carpenter's mod is really cool. I'd advise to check that out. Let's look at some other stuff. Ooh, these guns. How do I shoot them? Know how to aim. Now help me shoot them. Let's look at this one. Oh, I did. This is really cool. I don't know. I can't. I don't know how to shoot them. Yeah, I have no idea how to shoot them. Ooh, mech stuff. Oh, this is a lot of the parts for it. Yeah, a lot of this stuff I don't know, guys. Remember, I haven't been into this too deeply. This is furniture. More mech stuff. I've heard about a lot of these mods. I just haven't played them myself. Let's look at the next page. Thermal expansion. Okay. I've seen people play with a lot of that. Generators, stuff like that. Thermal expansion. Let's just go quickly through some. Whoa. That's weird. I'm just gonna go past that. That was kind of creepy. Real creepy. Anyway, let's just amethyst or ruby. Oh, cool. So I guess nothing's filled into there yet. Yep, a lot of the generators, stuff like that. T-construction stuff. Ooh, a lot of arrows. That looks cool. Yep. Cool. Smeltery, seared bricks. Yeah, I've watched people play with that too. E-craft. Wonder what this stuff does. Cool. Okay, let's look at the next one. Building blocks. Hamsters. Ooh, hamsters, cool. Hey, can I spawn one in? I mean, I can spawn hamsters. I just don't want to go all the way back. Tools. Are these like... Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm not going to even try. But these are a lot of cool tools. Materials. Cool. Music. Ooh, new music. Let's see. Let's listen to one of them. Alright, let's take this one. We'll listen to it in a second. Foodstuffs. It's a weird name. Let's get the last page. A lot of grass, stuff like that. A lot of building blocks, hamsters. Did we go to? Alright, here we go. Witchery. Stuff's really weird. Miscellaneous, weird. Turtle egg. I should play with this stuff. Alright, well yeah, that's been a lot of the stuff. Let's go get a jukebox. So I want to play some of the new music. Jukebox. There we go. Can you guys hear that? gonna put it up just for now. It's pretty cool music. Let's just like derp around some stuff while the music's playing. It's got a nice beat to it. Ooh, dubstep gun. Let's look at some of these dubstep guns. Alright, well, you know what? Let's just listen to these for a second. Alright, well, let's get rid of Alright, guys, well, we've gotten a little taste of that music. I'll leave it on in the background, but let's look at this dubstep gun. I heard these are really cool. Oh. As you can see, they shoot out rainbows and destroy stuff and play dubstep at the same time. So for a little bit, I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to let it run. So just telling you guys. Alright, guys, let's look at another one. I want to see if they're all different, or let's get some of the different ones. Alright, and let's just look at one last one, which is the Bat Killer. Well, those sound pretty cool. Actually, I want to see. Can I see how to make those? If I go to, how do I search it up? Darn it! Alright, there we go. Let's look up dubstep gun. Maybe I can see how to make one, just because I'm kind of interested. Alright, so jukebox, note blocks, button, black, redstone, diamond. Actually, doesn't look that hard just to make a dubstep gun. I will definitely make one of these in survival one day. But guys, yep, these are just. Hold on, let me time set that. Yep, this has been Attack of the B Team, a mod pack that came out quite recently. A lot of YouTubers have started doing this. It's become really popular. Obviously, it's become popular because it's freaking awesome. Whoa. I got a little bit of lag there. But anyway, guys, this has been Aqua. Thank you for watching. Just derping around with the mod. But make sure to leave a like and a comment as it supports my channel. And God bless. And goodbye.